Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and this time around we're reviewing another product from FraesFreude, and I've probably pronounced that incorrectly again, sorry Axel, I'll try and get better of that. But let's move on. We're reviewing the model holder and the keyboard stand and the wheels for the stand. So it's a complete setup which you want, which I picked up at Jet Power. So you should have everything you can need there. You should be able to move them all around on the stand, and you've also got the model holder on the top, which is all adaptable to different sizes. So I was going to build it all, but it's going to take me a little while to build that, probably a couple of hours. So we'll skip through that. If you want to know what the quality of this is like, I'll take some photographs, put them on my Instagram and my Facebook as per normal. And also go and check out the CFG from the same company. That's a CFG balancer from the same company, because the quality is exactly the same. It's great quality wood. I'll show you a little bit as I'm going along, but I don't want to film the whole build of it. I just want to show you what it's like and how you can adjust it all once a large model is on this stand. Does that make sense? I think it does. Let's crack on. Okay, so a quick look before I start the assembly. So we have the Pro Glide system, which is the wheels for the main stand, the main keyboard stand, so you can easily slide it around in the workshop. We have the keyboard stand ends itself, or the keyboard stand rather, which are here and here. Then of course, this is what they refer to as the keyboard stand, which is your traditional stand. So the reason why I went for this is because you've got the wheel section. I think that's going to be a game changer, and I really liked the top box which goes on here. Let me just show you a quick picture from Jet Power so you can see this, and also let's bring up the website and have a look through that as well. And now let's get it assembled. So I decided to start off with the Pro Glide just because it was the first packet that was near me, and there's all the parts for it. The two sides, all the screws, nuts and bolts and glue. 5-stage is on the instructions, look easy enough. The wheels, which have also got locks on them, on 2 of each set, and then also the locking mechanism pieces here. All really good quality, as you would expect. Right, now to assemble it. And there we go. That's the Pro Glide system now complete. Went together super easy, just a case of bolting it together. Some of the wheels have the brakes on them as well, so made sure I put a brake on each corner, so it's easy to get to. And yeah, happy with those. I won't put them on just yet. We'll carry on and we'll build the top section. Okay, so next up we're on the keyboard attachment, and I've got the XL version here, and exactly the same. Parts are extremely nice, all bagged up. Bolts and fixtures and fittings, all nicely machined. And the instructions. And the instructions are pretty straightforward as well, just a few steps to get this completed. So that's the first half together, and to be honest with you, it went together super easy and just really slotted in. And if you are building one of these, don't worry about getting the parts rolling around, because they're all keyed. So for example, the opposite side of these hooks, which I've got here, have actually got smaller holes in them, so they can't go on this end, they can only go on the other piece of wood. So everything's been thought out as to how it's keyed in to help you in a way to make it easy to assemble. Super cool. And there we go, that's another section assembled, and that went together pretty well. Some of these side sections were a little bit tight, didn't just slot in, it was a tight fit, so I had to use the persuader just to push them in. But they're all in and they're all glued as well. And this is where it's going to hook onto stand here. You have adjustments underneath to make this longer or shorter, as well as some end pieces to put on, which we're going to make next, which is where the model will actually sit on. One thing I will point out, which I like, are these little trays here. So these actually have magnets underneath on both sides. And I think the idea is if you're taking any bolts off, you can just drop them into these trays and they should stay on those magnets. It's a very nice touch, well thought out. Right, let's now move on to the end pieces. So on the home straight now, this is the final section, which is the end pieces, I guess, for the top section of the stand. As you can see here, all the parts as per normal. I do like these nice chunky rubber grips, and also some extra stuff there. So this should be quite straightforward to put together, as like everything else, nuts and bolts, everything you need, including ample amount of glue, which does dry nice and quick, by the way. Looking inside the instructions, it's just literally 4 steps to do twice, 1 for each end piece, and then we are there. And there we go, that's the 2 end sections complete. Adjustable, On the sides here, you can move these down and change the angle as well. And of course, then these both go on to the main top stand, which is what we're going to do next. Let's put it all together and have a look how it works with the model on it. And there we go, guys. There is the stand all together with the Mamba sitting on top. I appreciate it's a little bit hard to see inside my workshop because my workshop is very small, but this is still already, I can already tell this is going to be useful for me just be able to move models around. But let me just show you around it. So it's easy to adjust. Just unwind this and adjust the width here to push these supports up against the fuselage. Same for the back end as well, nice and tight against there. The whole thing can go up and down on the stand. So you can adjust this screw here, which you do first, get it to the right height before you put the model on top. And of course you can slide this out as well by the screw underneath here to make this top section shorter or wider. So it looks, for me, fully adjustable, and that's quite a big model sitting on top there, as you can see, and it is very, very steady compared to the stand that I have been using. So the wheels aren't locked at the moment, so I can easily move it around, get past it, push it over. I'm actually thinking I'm going to change my workshop around a little bit now and move some of these models out of the workshop, which is clustering this back section here. But that's my old stand as a comparison, which is just super flimsy. Bushmaster just sitting on top of it there, not very stable at all. But this one I really, really like. I think it's super good quality and just well, you can tell it's been designed by a modeler, basically. Someone who flies planes has designed this stand for sure. So good job, Axel, who is the designer and owner of the company. Good quality, all the parts there, no problem. I did talk to him during the build as well, and very prompt customer support. And I thought you might want to just quickly see the stand without the model on it. Excuse the mess in all my workshop in the background. I like this. Okay guys, so my final thoughts on that stand. As you can probably tell, I like it a lot. I think I'm actually going to give it a 10 out of 10 just for quality. It's absolutely brilliant. Can't really see any faults with it at the moment, so I really need to use it for a while now, using anger. It has made my workshop a bit more crowded at the moment, so I do have to have a clean out, because right now I cannot move down that end of the workshop because I've got models almost stacked. So I have to have a think about what I'm going to do about that. But if actually working on a model, it's going to be ideal. You can get it the right height you want to make it, and able to get inside it nice and easy, better than having the model up on the bench, I'd say, so you can get all the way around it. Like that, I like the fact it's got wheels on it, and it's definitely been designed by somebody who does fly aircraft and would actually build this to use it themselves. So I really like it. All the links for it are going to be down below in the product description. And also, if you haven't seen it already, check out the CFG balancer review from the same company as well. That's already on my YouTube channel, and that'll be linked down below as well. So well done, Axel, well done team, 10 out of 10 for that one. I can't wait to start using it and start building another model, which is probably what I'm going to do next time around. See you then.